All right, I tried Pinterest ads for my digital and printable Etsy shop so that you don't have to. Today, I'm gonna share with you exactly how my ad performed and ultimately if it did help drive any sales to my digital and printable Etsy shop. Let's get into it. Hey guys, my name is Amy. Welcome to Work From Home Wonderland. On this channel, I help people find the perfect work from home job or way to make money from home. And today I'm going to be sharing with you my Pinterest ad strategy and whether or not it was successful in driving traffic to my Etsy shop. My Etsy shop is for digital and printable products. And I see all sorts of videos on YouTube where people are talking about how much money they make on Etsy by driving traffic from their Pinterest over to Etsy or using Pinterest ads. I've tried this before, but I wanted to give it another shot. And so today I'm gonna dive into my Pinterest back office. I'm going to dive into Etsy. And we're gonna break down whether or not I feel like this was a good use of ad budget or not. All right. So this ad that I'm gonna be sharing with you guys, this was run for 3 days, okay? And I'm gonna say right now, that was my first problem. I was essentially spending $5 a day to drive one ad over to my Etsy account. Now, I didn't want to do this like 30-day deep dive because I wanted something that was quick. I wanted to see if I could see an ROI over just a few days. Now, what I can tell you is that you can see here I spent $5 a day, and this was December 30th through January 1st. Idiot. That's my other mistake. That's literally the New Year's holiday. What was I thinking? Yeah, I don't know. But I don't necessarily know if I would try this again just based off of the ROI that I did see. So let's talk a little bit about the ad. So this ad here, you can see it right there. That's the actual ad. And it was to drive people to my product on Etsy, where it is a digital workbook that teaches people how to create digital and printable products to sell on Etsy for passive cash. It is one of my best-selling products. Now, one of the things that I did in setting this up was I created a brand new listing. Like I said, this is one of my best-selling products in my shop. So I would say it brings in about 50 to 60% of the sales that I see on Etsy. And since that listing has really converted well and is showing up really nicely on search engines and has a lot of traffic because it is successful, I created a new listing because I wanted to start from scratch. So this was redirected to a brand new listing where I was selling that product. I didn't want to be driving it to a product that kind of already had an established audience. I thought in more realistic situations, people are using Pinterest to create sales or traffic or awareness for products that maybe are not performing as well on Etsy. So that was kind of my thoughts. I thought it would just be more transparent results. All right, so my ads, I'm gonna tell you a little bit about how I set it up. So my targeting display was to choose my own audience, and I used 7 different keywords. Now, again, this was for my product that teaches people how to sell digital products on Etsy. So the keywords that I used here were printable wall art, printable templates design, passive income, Etsy business ideas, Etsy business. Could I have used better keywords? Potentially, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think below. Demographics here, I chose female and unspecified, and I chose ages 18 up through 49. I looked at all US locations, all languages, and all devices. I wanted placement and tracking to be both on browse and search. Again, I used a daily budget of $5 per day. In terms of optimization and delivery, I wanted to focus on pin clicks, so getting people to click on my pin versus outbound clicks. I think if I were to try this again, I would try to do outbound clicks, but I was just following advice that I found on the internet. I used automatic bidding, and again, this was the graphic that I used. So in all, let's take a little bit of look at the metrics. So this ran for 3 days, again, the 30th, the 31st, and the 1st. Maybe I should try this again. I had a total of 24 clicks. My cost per result was about 63 cents per click. What I thought was really interesting is I had 7,250 impressions, so it was getting in front of people, and a pin click of 24. So I got 24 people who clicked on the pin, and then from there, I got one person who clicked outbound. So I'm not thrilled with that. Not thrilled at all. When I dive into my Etsy shop and I look at my listing stats for that new listing, okay, that brand new listing that was tied to this Pinterest ad, for those 3 days, I only got one order. And that was on January 1st. And you can see that I did turn ads on for it. And I would assume that and none of them came from social media. Now, again, there's only one outbound click. You can see nothing's coming in from Pinterest. And so overall, yeah, guys, this was not successful in the least. But I'm gonna take some accountability for it because, one, I think you do need to give it more than 3 days. I think that I could have improved my graphic. I don't think the graphic is that great. I think I probably could have been a little bit more intentional with my keyword targeting. And I also probably should not have posted it during a national holiday or 2 holidays, because we had New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. So of course, people were probably not searching on Pinterest for how to create passive income through Etsy. I don't know what I was thinking. However, do I think even just based on these metrics that it would be worth it any other day? I'm conflicted. I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't know. I don't think so, to be honest. I just don't think that it converted well enough. Now, maybe things could be a little bit different if I let it run longer, but I feel like with digital products, this product in and of itself is a $15.99 product. If you're spending $5 a day, you're gonna have to average one order every 3 days in order to break even, and 2 orders in order to turn a profit. And I'm just not confident in that ability. That's just my experience. I know that there were things I did wrong in this process, but I was expecting to get more outbound clicks. So that's my perspective. Let me know down below if you have ever used Pinterest ads to drive traffic to your Etsy shop. I'm curious how it went for you. If you have any suggestions for me, leave them down below, because I'm all about transparency and sharing information, sharing ideas, and creating collaborative environments between Etsy creators. And I hope that you enjoyed this video. If so, you can check out my Etsy success guide. Yes, the one that I was advertising on here. If you want to create passive income on Etsy and you want to learn exactly how to do it, you can check out my Etsy success guide. It is currently not $15.99. You can get it for a much better price. It is 27 pages, step by step, to lead you through exactly how to, 1, identify what type of digital products to sell on Etsy, 2, how to create them, and 3, how to sell them. No, there is no chapter on Pinterest because it's not something I would recommend. I am a top 5% Etsy shop owner, and I kind of share all of my strategies and ideas in that tool. So go check it out. Let me know down below if you have any questions, and thank you guys so much for watching. Take care, and here's to successful Etsy shops. Bye!